What's up guys, today's day number 365 of dropshipping to make $10,000 profit. Now today is going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm going to go through everything I've done throughout these 365 days, the mistakes I've made, the lessons I've learned, and the products I've run, the entire thing. And let's get right to it. So the first product I was running in this little series was a Minecraft poster. I was running it for Mikey again as a creator. And this product was absolutely dog shit. The conversion was so bad, and no one knew at the time that these posters would be converting so horribly. And that included Mikey because he started running it so ahead of time. And here's a few examples on my right. As you can see, I'm filming pretty bad videos, to be honest. The lighting is bad, the background is not great, and a lot of times I could have even improved the movement of just turning around the little poster. Anyways, that product didn't make me any money except when I sold the account, as it was 5,000 followers, for 40 CAD. So I got something there. The next product is the Dropshipping, which is basically a Monopoly game but for horny people. I'd actually run this product before. I had actually made 2 videos about it, and it made me a good amount of money. It made me like $700, which was the most amount of money I'd made running a product. So I decided, hey, let me just run it again. And to be honest, if you're a beginner, rerunning products is not the best option. I was just too lazy to look around in my burner to find new products, so I just did that. But it didn't go as expected. So the first time I was running this product, it did so well because the videos were getting sent to countries like England, the US, and just all over Europe, which was countries that people have above average income if you compare it to the entire world. But this time, it didn't go as planned, okay? My new videos were targeting all the poor countries. So after I saw that I was making like 3 sales per 300k views, I was like, yeah, it's time to drop it. So didn't make any money from that product and all the time that I spent. Now here's where things take a turn. Okay, by now I'm no longer Mikey's creator. I'm no longer running those 2 products, and I want to work on something new. And lucky for me, I have a friend named Julian that lives in Germany, and he's making a lot of money from YouTube ad revenue. And me and him had been wanting to run a product together. And that product was a plush, okay? We wanted to run a plush because we thought, hey, it's going to make a lot of sales and we're going to get a lot of views because kids, they like plushies, right? So me and him, we landed on the Danny's plushies. And if you don't know what that is, good for you. And if you don't, it would be a good time to end the video right now. But it is basically a plush that is based on a game on Roblox. So me and him, we ordered a few plushies and we started just running them. And honestly, my few first videos were like 200k, 300k, 100k, and it was doing really, really well. The problem was no sales at all and no ad revenue yet because I hadn't monetized the account. So still no income coming in. And honestly, I should have known that this is a completely different business model because you're no longer really advertising your product. You're just making videos that could entertain kids, which was what I was doing, which was why I was getting a lot of views. But I continued, and by the end of it, which was a few months later, I'd still made $0. Actually, that's a lie. I made $200, but it was nothing compared to the amount of work I'd put in. I was basically running this product for the entire summer, and having this amount of profit is basically nothing, and I still wasn't monetized, and to be honest, I wasn't even close. So yeah, if any of you want a 20,000 YouTube channel based on a Roblox game, send me a comment. I would be happy to sell it to you. So the summer's ending now, and I still don't have a product that actually made me a good amount of money, so I started scrolling on my burner again, going through the products I could run, and I make a list, and I pick the worst product from that list to test order, okay? And the product was a necklace. It was a necklace that a character from the movie Fast and Furious wore. It was a cross, and I thought, hey, I could give this a try. But when I test ordered it, the profits were really, really mid. But because the product was coming, I just thought, hey, I could just test this because it's just here. I don't know why the hell I did this. It was a horrible idea. Like, please don't fall into this trap of just running products that are horrible just because you have them near. Start scrolling on your burner again and find new products, because this product is not going to make you anything. So yeah, I posted a few videos and I got a 100K video, but by the end of it, I had lost the product, to be honest. I left it in the balcony, but I guess one of the days a bird took it or something. Not really sure what happened there. And I'm actually glad this happened, because I didn't want to waste any more time on this product, bro. So imagine this now, school starting, and two of the hardest courses I have in the first semester, which is also a semester where Q4 happens. So I have to focus on two things at the same time, and these two things take a lot of time as well. But it was going to get a lot better because my friend Smooth, which I had met about a year ago, had made a lot of money now. And he asked me, hey, would you like to be my creator? Because he knew I wasn't making any money with my own products. And I was like, yes, I would love to be your creator, and I would love to run your products. So yeah, I started running two products at the same time, one for him, and wait, what was the second one? Taylor Swift Advent Calendar. Yes, I know that the Advent Calendar is a Christmas product, but when you are running a Christmas product, you should order it a few months before, especially if it's an Advent Calendar, then you have to add 1 or 2 months to that as well. But yeah, by the end of Q4, I had not made any money, and it kind of was expected because I kind of left the Taylor Swift product behind. And for the Smooth product, I was really starting to get into it, and my videos were really, really bad. So yeah, I lost a bet with my friends as well, because I thought I could make $5,000 throughout the Q4 time period, and I didn't. So I ran 20 kilometers while they were playing Monopoly. What the f? From January to March though, a lot has happened. First of all, my videos are looking a good amount a bit better, and I'm getting a few sales actually. I've made 400 CAD throughout this time, and I'm making a lot more now actually. And since Smooth was the main reason why my videos started to look better, here's 3 things I've learned from him. Number 1, don't film with your Samsung product, okay? A lot of Samsung phones have this one problem where if you're filming with it, the background becomes darker, which is not what you really want. It's alright if it's blurred, but if it gets darker, the video just doesn't look good. Second thing, to have lighting coming from both sides so that the product looks actually good when you're filming for it. And third thing, if you're seeing that your videos aren't really hitting the right audience, or there's something wrong with them, just keep posting, okay? Keep posting 2 a day. Be a little patient and try to have everything else right so that you can pinpoint where the problem is actually coming from. Now, the second big thing that happened was the Iran revolution. There's a revolution going on right now. There's a war going on right now. And so I had to do something about it. I started posting videos about it. I started researching, making scripts, and it took a lot of time away from dropshipping, but it was time that was well spent, and I'm glad I did it, and I wish I could do more. And I'm still trying to film videos. I actually filmed one yesterday, but I thought it wasn't good, so I didn't post it. And it's honestly a tragedy, the amount of people that have died in my country. And to be honest, when the mass murdering happened, I felt this sense of sadness for quite a while, and it was not a feeling that I had really felt. This feeling of hopelessness and just wanting it all to end, and also guilt because you're not there and you're not really experiencing what they're experiencing. You're here comfortable in your own house. I was also just constantly checking the news, seeing what happened, and it was really depressing seeing all the dead bodies, seeing people get shot. But honestly, I wasn't the real victim. The victim were the people in Iran that experienced this, the family members that had kids that had died, the Iranian men and women that could hear the gunshots. Those are the real victims here.